Greetings, everyone. So normally I do reactions to some of the best video game music that I've never heard before. Today's not one of those days. Hey everybody, this is Techno Funk Boy and I am your host Paul. So if you are here looking for good music, I normally do that. Not today. So we do have a playlist of reactions to good video game music right here. But I thought it might be fun to do a little Googling and find a random game that people say is not good. And see what we get from that. So a comment in a thread said this game was pitchy. Suggested Athena to me. That word just stuck out to me. Goodness. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna have to see how this goes. If this just becomes too irritating for the both of us, please do check out some of my other stuff. I've been so exposed to such great music for this series that I've been thoroughly impressed. And if you have a suggestion for me, either on the good or the bad side, please throw it in the comment section. Now, keep in mind, if what you're suggesting is like an 8-bit NES soundtrack with a handful of songs, we could probably cover the whole thing on one of these videos. If you are suggesting to me something later than that, I probably can't. So, which means I'm going to have to either skip tracks or cut off songs before you hear the whole thing, or just focus on certain songs. So if there are songs that you want to make sure, hey, Paul, seriously, you need to listen to this particular track the whole way through, point that out to me, because I don't want, I don't want to skip out on something that I was meant to have seen, and it was really, really cool just out of ignorance, because I don't pre-screen these at all. I don't take a listen first at all, most of these games I don't know at all. So Athena's one of those. I've never heard of this game, and so here we go. All right, so this is a track called Setting Off, according to YouTube. Whoa! Whoa! That was pitchy. Oh my gosh, that's oh my goodness. All right, a lot of these are 4-second songs that are just situational, probably. I normally skip those. The World of Forest, that doesn't make any sense, but this is stage 1. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not bad. That wasn't bad. One thing that, and I think this is why we got such, the track going so high in that little opening track that should never have gone that high. It really seems like whoever's programming this just is not familiar very much with the software, and not familiar on how to really use it well. And so, the melody's fine, but you have one sound in that, just that kind of one sound in the noise channel, and it sounded like they were only using two of the other channels. I might be wrong there, but it didn't. It didn't sound like they were using everything, and so it just kind of it does kind of feel like we're kind of using the kind of tutorial tools in creating this track, and it's not even just like we're not using it to the music chip to its full potential. We're not even using it for its like most baseline potential, and so there didn't seem to really be a problem with that particular track, except that it was just super basic and not put together well. The World of Cavern. Again, that doesn't make any... Whatever. Yeah, okay, there's nothing to that. Wow. Please tell me these aren't on repeat. Holy smokes. At least we're not getting too far into like the dog whistle range on that one. But, it's like, goodness, we need some like bass or even mid-range in these songs. There's just, it's everything is like just floating way up in the air, except that one single noise tone that's just somewhat providing a beat. World of Sea. Oh my gosh. Okay, that part was irritating. Okay. I want to give them props because they seem to have figured out that some better techniques on how to program. I mean, we're using some like echoing techniques and stuff like that in there, and using the arpeggios in an interesting way. It's just in that range that grates on the ears. Also had some mid-range, which is nice. We haven't had that yet. It's just, it's like... it's like no one listened to this. Like they played it out on the piano, and it's like, yes, this sounds like a song. Let's just programming it in. And they're like, hey, well, why don't we take a listen? No time for that. We're moving on with our lives. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it won't permanently damage people's hearing. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what happened here. It's like, I mean, the idea there is fine, it's just like, you know, pull that song down a few steps. Like the first song, pull it down a whole octave. Dude, like, fiddle with it. Goodness. The World of Sky. I wasn't ready for that little slide thing. I mean, that's a real problem here, isn't it? It's the tone. It's the range. It's the tone. It's like, the song is serviceable. I mean, it's kind of basic, you know, NES game soundtrack. Nothing special about it, but it's just like no one fiddled with the controls. Like, no one came in and is like, hey, you're setting that up wrong. Here, let's fiddle with this and make it sound better. World of Ice. Oh goodness. One of the tracks is World of Hell. Apparently it gets worse. World of Ice. Mid-range. All right, that it's not necessarily a good song. It's a serviceable song. It's a fine song. There's nothing particularly wrong with the song. There's nothing particularly right with the song. But there's nothing particularly wrong with the song, which is the first time on the soundtrack. I mean, we had like the structure of music, which is great. You know, we had a bass line in there, you know, using all of our tracks, and you know, a mid-range rhythm section in the melody didn't split my ears. So I mean, success. Success. I'm gonna give it to him. This track on YouTube has more likes than the other ones. No one's looking for the soundtrack, but they all have. There's not a lot of likes and dislikes, but the dislikes ratio wise are high. This is hell. I mean, I'm not making a judgment on the song yet. I'm just saying the title of this is World of Hell. Okay, I was sitting here waiting for the song to start. This is the song. That's so weird. That's so random and bad. Okay, World of Labyrinth. Please tell me that this isn't playing the whole stage. Like that song's not playing through a whole stage, right? Boss track is going to be our last track. You know what? No, we're going to listen to Death first. This is like a 4-second tune. And it's probably going to give me an ad before it that I'm going to have to edit out, but Yeah, that's true. It makes me want to die. Boss. Wait, what? Wait, look at... Oh, it's over here. Look at this. What? Oh. Is that in the song or just a video? I can't tell what that song is trying to do. Like, is it supposed to be exciting? Is it supposed to be heroic? Is it supposed to... I mean, if I didn't tell you that was the boss theme, would you have guessed that was the... I mean, if I had told you that's the ending theme, actually. I mean, there's nothing about the song that would tell you... That doesn't really... That sounds more like a fight scene than the ending song. Or if I told you this was, like... so just this like there's nothing that sets this apart that makes it sound like boss music. Otherwise, it kind of kept that square wave in range. It didn't give me a headache. I appreciate that. It was okay. I can't tell if that little squeak was part of the song or just part of the video that I grabbed of it. But. Wow. Just wow. This was, I can't imagine, if this music were playing in the background of a stage, it's like you're trying to play to this music. It's like that wouldn't be good. We're going to go ahead and play Game Over, to kind of end things out. And, as we do, I really do appreciate you tuning in. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And we normally do good music. We're going to be doing good music again. I promise. We'll probably do more bad music. What are you going to do? And we'll let Game Over take us out. If you do want to connect with me, Discord links and other links are down below. To support me, I have my own music out that you can find on Spotify everywhere as Techno Funk Boy. I have a book out as well as Patreon and Twitch, and so there's a lot of places you can find me. Just click for the links down there. Discord is probably the best place to kind of connect with me, because then announcements go out on everything else I'm doing. So we'll let things fade with this one.